Why is the most dangerous creature in the universe called the Weeping Angels? Although they have an absolute defense mechanism, if they are seen by any creature, they will be turned into an indestructible statue of invincibility. But if two angels look into each other's eyes, they will fall into an eternal lock that cannot be undone. That's why they cover their hands with their eyes as if they're crying, hence the name Weeping Angels. But the statues in front of us are all twisted and horrible, not even the slightest bit like the Weeping Angels. In order to verify his suspicions, the doctor asked everyone to turn off their flashlights, and he quickly flashed the light himself. Sure enough, the moment the light went out, all the statues around them moved. The people were so scared that they didn't know what to do. They had intended to hunt the angels, but in the blink of an eye they became the prey of the other side. They had no choice but to stare at the statues in front of them. When the doctor looked out anxiously, he was shocked to find more angels approaching them. Luckily, these angels were moving slowly. They couldn't get to them for a while. Clearly, the angels have been starving here for hundreds of years. Without energy, they can't even maintain their basic angelic form. At that moment, the doctor suddenly realized the crash of the escort ship was not an accident. It was a plot by the angels to rescue their companions. The purpose was to awaken all the angels through the energy leaking from the ship. Seeing the seriousness of the situation, the colonel called for other soldiers to join him and evacuate. However, not surprisingly, all the soldiers sent out have been killed by the angels on the spot, but as expected, all the soldiers were killed by the angels on the spot. It seems that their way out has been blocked by the angels, so they decided to escape from the wreckage of the ship. While they were running for their lives, Lisa stopped dead in her tracks. Her hands had turned to stone and she was gripping the wall. The doctor realized that Lisa had probably been staring into the angel's eyes for too long, and her brain was under the angel's control. But even though he told Lisa over and over again that it was all an illusion, Lisa was unable to move. The weeping angels were about to catch up with her. At the critical moment, the doctor suddenly bit Lisa's right hand. It worked. They immediately retreated while staring at the statue. However, when they arrived at the crash site, they realized they had another fatal problem.